From our studios here at the 247 Sky Bar, this is Real Scene TV.
And here's what's coming up tonight.
I'm hanging out at the Indiana Convention Center for Comic-Con 2014.
I'm here in Broad Ripple at Kilroys, eating some amazing food and tasting some delicious drinks.
I have the pleasure of hanging out with motocross hero Ashley Filet.
Tonight we're talking with Staff Sergeant Patrick Shannon.
The private secret tea party. I can barely contain myself. I'm so excited. Plus, tickets to see Cher live. The best of Indianapolis music, dining, and entertainment starts right now.
Hey, what's up? Stuart Scott from ESPN. My girl Sandy. You guys are watching Real Scene TV.
Equipment for RSTV provided in part by Roberts Everything Photo, Everything Imaging, Elite Media, Surround Yourself, Mobile Network One, marketing help for small businesses. Cut It Down Productions. Clothing for Real Scene TV brought to you in part by Simply Chic. Visit us in one of our Central Indiana locations. Plato's Closet. Visit us on East 96th Street in Fishers. Closed captioning brought to you by Clatta Irish Pub and Restaurant, offering the best in casual dining and drinks.
It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Indy Comic Con. Yes, this star-studded event came to town, thrilling movie and comic book lovers alike. And our own Batgirl, Rashida Randall, was right there in the action.
So this is the first year for the conference in Indy. Tell me, why did you choose Indy?
Well, Indianapolis is a great city. It's a major city, so we really wanted to be here. And there wasn't really a con that was on the scale that we like to do. We like to bring in really big actors that make people really excited to come. Today we had Evan Peters, he's from American Horror Story. He's also going to be in the new X-Men. Yeah. We got Daniel Cudmore, who's going to be his co-star in the new X-Men movie. Okay. Yep, he was also in Twilight. Maisie Williams, she's from Game of Thrones. And then we had Katie Lotz from Arrow and Mad Men.
This is their first year doing it, and it feels really homey.
Was there anything in particular that you were looking forward to seeing down here?
Evan Peters. They should definitely check out like the other comics, the artists. Like, there's a lot of stuff to see here.
Why did you guys want to be a part of Comic-Con today as an exhibitor?
Mainly just due to the fact that these are our people. We do a lot of LARPing weapons for our customers. We have clothing for them to use to get into their character.
He is award-winning illustrator for a lot of the zombie comics and TV show things that you see here. So you want to tell me a little bit about your career?
I worked on the Marvel Zombies. That's kind of what I'm most known for. And the Marvel Zombies, I'm told, was the best-selling trade paperback of all time for Marvel Comics. What we're told is that's what got The Walking Dead signed. And my partner on Marvel Zombies was Robert Kirkman, and he's the guy who went on. And he's the creator of The Walking Dead and the writer for The Walking Dead. And now I do actually variant covers for The Walking Dead as well. It's a great show here, and everybody should come down to this show, because this show was, I do one of these shows every weekend. Okay. And this was a really amazing show.
It's Bane. All right, so tell me about your costume.
Once the interview is over, you have my permission to die.
Well, apparently I'm a fantastic reverse pickpocketer. To keep myself entertained, and of course everybody else, I've been running around stuffing people's pockets. And the goal is to stuff as many pockets without them finding out, and I've only been caught once in 2 days.
Definitely a lot busier than I anticipated it being. It's like I've been here since an hour before the convention opened and haven't stopped since.
So tell me a little bit about your work.
This year I'm marking my 40th anniversary working in comics. I've worked for Marvel and DC Comics. I co-created the Teen Titans, worked on the Avengers, Fantastic Four, Justice League, Wonder Woman, Superman. I mean, pretty much if it's been printed on paper, I've touched it somewhere. I go to every convention, I just have a line of slave drivers here making me work. And I love it.
Well, I had a great time here at Comic-Con 2014, but as always, all good things must come to an end. It's time for me to get in my Batmobile and go off and save the world.
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
To keep up with events like Indy Comic Con or other cool things around Indy, be sure to follow us on Twitter.
Kilroy, the little bald-head cartoon peering over the fence proclaiming Kilroy was here. Well, Shyla heads up to Broad Ripple to see if she can find out just who or what Kilroy's is.
Tonight.
Our Long Islands are the most popular. A really colorful one is our tie-dye Long Island.
Tie-dye, I love tie-dye.
Vodka, rum, and triple sec for now.
Triple. 1, 2, 3.
Then blue carousel and green melon.
Make it real pretty. Tie-dye.
We're gonna add grenadine.
I like this grenadine.
And then a lemon.
Oh man, this is so pretty. I love this. It's like the perfect drink for me. It matches all my outfits. Beautiful. So this will probably get one feeling real tips. Delightful. I'm feeling groovy, baby. What brings you out tonight?
You know, I don't know. We're from Fort Wayne. We're just having a good time down here.
Tyler Freeman. We're having a good time for Fort Wayne. Killed it.
There you go. All right.
Let me give a shout out to baby Rick, little Tyrese, Monique, Shaniqua, and I just want to say, holla at my kids.
What are you drinking on? Oh, is that that's a Long Island?
Yeah, Long Island.
Is it just a regular Long Island?
Yes.
Oh, girl. I already had one of those. Had a tie-dye. It was so good. So good.
Having a good time.
Having a good time. You're on the Long Island, too. All the ladies are drinking Long Islands. That's popular. I just heard that y'all are from Illinois.
We are.
What brings you to Indianapolis and Kilroys?
We came out for a bachelor party this weekend.
Bachelor party. Man, everybody's out celebrating some really awesome things tonight.
Shuffleboard is an oxymoron.
An oxymoron.
This guy wants some action, so let him get his moment. He's all up in my business. Let him get his second. No, you're in the
I love people. Oh my God. All right, so can I shuffle this board here?
No, you can't. This is a serious game.
I want to just shuffle one.
No, it's not. You can't shuffle the board. You gotta wait. You can't just mid-shuffle.
We totally thought a celebrity walked in the door because everybody was like, ah, with their camera phones. We're like, oh my God, I bet it's a pacer player. Your birthday, Dirty 30, I heard.
I know.
Oh, it's awesome.
I'm gonna embrace it. I love it. I'm excited. Yeah, they're here. This is the best night ever.
I hope you enjoy your night here at Kilroys.
I hope you enjoy your night here at Kilroys.
Thank you. We're having an awesome night here at Kilroys in Broad Ripple. So many people are celebrating their Dirty 30s. And I had some amazing food. I'm stuffed. We also had some amazing drinks at Long Island. It's tie-dye. This is my favorite. So food, phenom. Love the breadsticks. Very, very good energy. Everybody's celebrating something really special tonight. So make sure you join us. Come out to Kilroys in Broad Ripple.
To have your restaurant featured here on Real Scene TV, email us at sales@realscenetv.com.
Coming up next, we preview 2 events striving to make a difference in the local community. And we introduce you to world champion motocross star Ashley Fielek.
Ashley Fielek was destined for greatness ever since she took the reins of her first Yamaha at the age of 3. Now at the age of 23, she has 4 national motocross championships under her belt and a blossoming acting career. Oh, and do we happen to mention she was born deaf? Amber Strong has the story.
Every morning when I wake up, my first thought is motocross. It's my passion. I just love racing.
So for our audience who are unfamiliar with all of your amazing accomplishments, tell them a little bit about yourself and some of the things that you've been able to accomplish starting with motocross.
Well, I am a professional motocross racer since 2008. I have won 4 times out of the 5 competitions that I've been in. I did win 2 golds in the X Games in '09 and 2010, and I was the first girl to win the X Games as well as being national champ. It's only myself and one other woman that is deaf that have done this.
And you mentioned to me before that you're in the top, was it 25 of one of Red Bull's countdowns. Tell me a little bit about that moment.
ESPN, the fans voted on the top 25 moments, and I was one of the top 25 moments. It was just an awesome feeling to know that I was part of something special like that. And I am the only deaf athlete to be involved in the X Games.
Wow. And not only is that an awesome moment, you've also moved into acting. Tell me about your role in No Ordinary Hero.
I'm actually playing myself, and I'm a motocross rider, and Super Deafy hops a ride with me in No Ordinary Hero. It's really awesome. It was very different. I'm used to racing, but having a camera on me in that manner and performing was a lot of fun and really awesome to work with John Malsair. You know, we ride off into space, so you really have to watch the movie.
And beyond acting, you are also a motivational speaker. Tell us a little bit about the message that you are trying to send to young girls.
I'm trying to encourage all young girls that they can ride regardless. It's not just a sport for boys. You can do anything. I'm deaf, so I try to encourage all deaf people and deaf kids that they can do anything. You know, motocross seems to be a sport for hearing people, but I've done it and I know you can do anything. So I always tell kids, if you work hard, you can make your dreams come true.
So if people are watching this and they're interested in learning more about you, or perhaps having you come and do your motivational speaking, how would they get in touch with you?
They can find me on my website and definitely contact me. I'd be more than glad to come out. I often go out to deaf schools to encourage deaf children and deaf people that they can do anything. A lot of people think that just because you can't hear, you can't do a lot of things, but that's not the case. So it's really inspiring to help children.
Thank you so much, Ashley, for taking the time to speak with us today and for being an inspiration for myself and for our viewers, no doubt.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Be sure to keep up with Ashley's many successes by following her on Twitter @AshleyFiolek67.
Helping Hands for Freedom is gearing up for their 2nd annual gala next month, and tonight we're talking with Staff Sergeant Patrick Shannon. Tell me a little bit about Helping Hands for Freedom.
Helping Hands for Freedom is a mentorship program that we, formed that really focuses in on the families and the children of the fallen, wounded, and multiply deployed soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines.
Tell me how many families you've been able to help since this has started.
I mean, it's well over 1,000. We've been able to help in a lot of different ways, and it's through, our people that work hard, our volunteers. We are a foundation of volunteers. There's not a lot of people on the staff. We have a ton of people that spend a lot of time, for our overall goal of helping these families. And, through them, and through their strength and their commitment, we're able to do so many different things throughout the United States. It's all over the place, so.
It's wonderful, it really is. And tell me about the gala that we are talking about that's coming up next month.
The Heroes Gala is something, our first annual was last year, right? Indiana Grand Racing, horse racing and casino. On Friday evening, we're gonna have Richie Reagans, who's a comedian, Juan Villarreal, which you've seen him on Mina Mencia, and he's been all over the place. And then we're also going to have the Willis Clan singing that evening. So Willis Clan's been on everything from Today's Show to country music television, all those different types of things.
That's some big names coming out
Friday
night.
Yeah, so that's Friday night. So if the adults just want to come and then donate later on or whatever, but we actually have the gala on at 5 o'clock the next day on the 12th, on Saturday from 5 till 9. And then we will have the Willis Clan there. Of course, they're a great family group, right? Country music, perfect for the setting. And we're gonna have some awards for our Wounded Warriors, right? There's gonna be a Wounded Warrior of the Year that we're actually gonna give an award to. And then it's gonna be food, a lot of Wounded Warriors there, Gold Star families, right? Just for them to have a night out and to kind of relax and be able to do what they don't get to do a lot, and that's just to have a good time and relax and enjoy the evening, and it's a special evening for them.
Makes a lot of sense then. So April 11th, Friday night, 3 great acts for adults. It'll be a fun, kind of a party night, I'd say.
It's going to be a little bit of a party night.
And then Saturday, the gala, starting at 5 o'clock on April 12th.
Yeah. So you can actually go to helpinghandsforfreedom.org and you can get right on the site and get it for Friday night. You can get it for Saturday night.
We have some special sponsors that we want to thank that help make this event possible.
Yep, I'd like to thank Indiana Grand Racing and Casino. the Jake Laird Memorial Fund, and I'd also like to thank Zinc Distributing.
And we would also like to thank the Major Tool Machine, All American Auto, Discount Block, and Shelby Coatings.
Coming up next, we're getting to know the staff here at Real Scene TV and a secret party with a global message. Plus, your chance to win tickets to see Cher. Don't go anywhere.
For 4 years, you've invited the team of Real Scene TV into your home. Well, we'd like to give you a closer look into the castmates outside of our studio. So tonight, we're going to give you a little glimpse into the life of Real Scene TV correspondent Daniel Hester as she attends a very special homecoming.
He's going to come in right here, and it's 3:50 is the arrival time. I can barely contain myself. I'm so excited. If you know me personally, you know how much family means to me. It's really everything, and it's in the forefront of my life. It brings me the most happiness and the most joy. And I actually grew up as a military brat. My dad was a career Marine. We traveled the country. I lived in some really cool places. So it's something that's kind of ingrained in my life. And I guess that's why I'm big with the military. Love doing military packages and charity work and working with Operation Gratitude and the Wounded Warrior Project. It's just, I guess, something that's really close to my heart. When my dad would be deployed, he would usually leave 6, 8 months, 12 months. So usually it was a ritual between my family, with my mom and my brothers, that we would have 2 days to pout, eat lots of junk food, lots of ice cream, and really get a good cry out. And then after that, you pick yourself up and you count down the days. So I'm used to being in a role where my dad is the Marine, and now I've stepped into just a couple years ago for my brother being a Marine. So it's a different approach for me, and my brother is my best friend. So having him return home, huge. It's an absolute dream come true. My arms are getting tired. There he is! Hi.
I miss you too.
Oh, come home.
Thank you, thank you.
Oops. Wow.
This is the best day. So this is my brother. He spent the last year in Afghanistan, Syria, and all across the world, and he's finally home, and this is the best gift our family could ever ask for. So everybody, meet Kyle.
How you doing?
This is my very best friend. Thank you guys so much, and now you've gotten some insight into my life. We are reunited, and it feels so good.
Be sure to stay tuned in the coming weeks as we get to know more of Team Real Scene.
Well, if you've been watching TV, then chances are this face has come across your screen. Her name is Ashley Barnett, and she's an Indiana native, and she is on a national Claritin commercial. Now, Ashley, you have only been modeling for a few years, but you've already made some tremendous strides. Tell me, what made you get into modeling?
Well, Rashida, it's a seed that had been planted in me since I was a kid. My mom and my stepfather just decided to get me into modeling and pageants, and so it was something that was always there.
Can you tell us a little bit about the event and that inspiration and where it came from?
It definitely came from a place of pain, a place of sacrifice, inspiration, joy, laughter, hurt, marriage. Modeling. It came from a whole bunch of things, just my life in general. And when I was in New York, I had expressed to Rashida that I wanted to go to South Africa and experience something, experience myself in a way that I've never had before. I wanted to grow. I wanted to be a young lady. I wanted to have social etiquette. I had a wake-up call, an awakening to say. And I was on the phone with my husband, and we just got to talking about some of the common things that not just myself go through, but women in general go through. And that's how the Private Secret was birthed. Here it is. It's happening April 11th.
Yeah, because you haven't been back that long, and already you're making moves. Now tell me, what's going to go on at this event?
First of all, the Private Secret is a spoken word dialogue for women, and we're discussing some of the private and intimate journeys for during womanhood and the secret practices of being a lady. And so this event, we will have vendors, we will have live entertainment from Mimi Love, we will also have poetry by Adrienne Jennings, and then the lovely Margaret Williamson, who you all know.
Yeah, she's a Real Scene TV alum.
Absolutely. Then we'll also have PR guest speaker Angel Settle and Hope Arono that will be attending this event. So basically, the whole point of the event is just for us as women to have a place to be able to relate. I just wanted to have a common ground for all of us to share our stories. Again, it's a spoken word dialogue, so therefore people will be able to, you know, speak and share their story if they want to, or they can just listen to the panel. But I just, again, wanted to break the trend of, you know, living this social life where we have to always be drunk, always show our skin, always live recklessly, treat people, you know, any kind of way that we feel like we want to, because we are the Beyoncés of the world, and that's far from the lessons that I've learned. And so therefore I'm just sharing my journey, and whoever is willing and wanting to hop on board, then, you know, that's what this event is about. I'm just sharing myself, and I'm hoping that people can learn from it and take whatever good they get out of it and, you know, apply it.
All right, so the event is April 11th at the Elbow Room at 6:30. Ashley, you want to tell them how they can purchase tickets?
Absolutely. You guys can go to eventbrite.com and type in the Private Secret Tea Party. As well, you can visit the event page on Facebook and connect with me.
Ashley, is there anything else you want to add?
Absolutely. I would love to thank my sponsors, Chocolate Kinks and Curls, Halo Media Inc., and Posh Bill.
Coming up next, your chance to win tickets to see Cher and Pat Benatar at Bankers Life Fieldhouse.
And now it's time for that giveaway. In keeping up with the Comic-Con spirit, we want you to go to our Facebook page and tell us if you could have any superpower in the world, what would it be and why? We will pick a winner at random to win those tickets to see Cher with Pat Benatar on April 11th at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Thanks to the beautiful 247 Sky Bar, and thank you for watching.
What is wrong with me? Shut up. I don't like that thing.
Pew, pew, pew. And unicorns and rainbows. Okay.
Here's what's coming up tonight.
It was like a puppy, wasn't it?
Here's what's coming up tonight.
Do you believe in love? I remember that one.
Indiana Grand Casino. See, I already messed it up. I already messed it up. I already knew I was going to mess it up.
Real Scene TV is brought to you by Top Shelf Productions.